Hello, brothers and sisters. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, wherever you are. Appropriate greetings to you. Namaste, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Krishna. So I wanted to put out this video here. I wanted to speak to you guys about the Rajput class, or the Rajput warriors, or guess if you want to use caste, the Rajput caste. I guess I told you guys I don't agree with the term caste. So what do you, I am, and this is not meant to insult any Rajputs, okay? In fact, it shows the resilience of your ancestors and their ability to adapt, okay? And maybe you all have forgotten, through the generations have forgotten where you came from, whether by design or not. It has been forgotten where you came from. But anthropological studies show that the Rajputs originated from the Shudra Varna. Okay, the ancestors to the modern Rajputs were formerly Shudras of Shudra occupation. However, they became militant and warrior and a martial race because time changed and required that they develop a code to fight, to defend themselves, to defend their woman, and they develop a code of honor with that as well. So this is not an insult to the Rajputs. This is how to put this? This is showing appreciation. This is showing respect, admiration to your ancestors for their ingenuity, for their sense of foresight, for the ability to decide, okay, we need to stop being skilled people and become a warrior now. We need to give up our sedentary life and now take on the task of a gritty life, of a hard life, of a life of war, a life dedicated to being a martial race, to defend our wives, our children, our family, our culture, and our land and budget. And this is what the ancestors to the Rajputs decided. And they went from being Rajputs to becoming Kshatriyas. The anthropological evidence clearly points towards this. And I am not demeaning the Rajputs in any way. I have always admired them and I continue to admire them. Okay? And many of you may disagree with me on this, but the anthropological evidence does not lie and blood does not lie. And this will be my motto from now onwards. Blood does not lie. And the reason why I'm choosing this slogan is that a lot of people of the so-called Shudra, Dalit, Harijan, outcasts, secluded tribes, other backward castes, secluded castes, and whatever type of marginalized caste have you, would be surprised what the blood work says about them. That they are not really Shudras or backward castes or what have you. They are not. You know, we were given this label by British wanting to divide us, by, you know, socialist, Marxist, communists. I hate those people that want to keep us oppressed so that they have somebody that they can claim their champion in. They do not have our best interest at heart. The point I'm making here to my brothers and sisters, whether you're Harijan, if you identify as Harijan, whether you're Dalit, Chamar, Loha, Nonya, Sutta, whatever you are, Chamar, secluded tribes, the backward caste, secluded tribes, secluded caste, I don't care what you are. Okay? What I want you to realize is that you have the choice to embrace, no, not embrace, to continue to be oppressed, or to take control of your narrative and say, you know what, we are now going to be the warrior class, the martial race. And the reason why I'm saying this, and I've given myself as an example, my family, right? My sister is about 5'10" tall, right? That will make her taller than what, 90% of all the men on the Indian subcontinent? My other sister is about 5'8", 5'7", 5'8". Again, she's taller than most men from Bharat, Greater Bharat. I myself am 6'2", so is my brother. I think he's a bit taller, right? We're both very strong. He used to box, naturally gravitate towards boxing. Pretty athletic, a lot more stronger than I am. I myself am very strong, pretty good fighter. What I'm saying is that this caste that we've been given does not determine whether we are martial people or not. We can be born with an innate sense of martial ability, or we can learn it. And we can pass this on. And in my last video, I talk about guiding our evolution. And I will elaborate more on that. But that will ensure that we become much more healthier, stronger, much more intelligent. Because we will not leave it to chance. No, we will choose. Everyone will reproduce, but we will choose to guide our evolution to a superior man and a superior woman. Okay, we're not going to leave it to chance. Blood, like I said, blood does not lie. And this is why this will be my motto: blood will not lie. So my brothers and sisters, what I'm trying to tell you is that in the Puranas, the Jatti system, the Varna system is fluid. And we are going to become a martial race now that is highly intellectual, very healthy, with great honor. Not because we want to, but because we have to. Bharat, the sacred land of Bharat, entrusted to those who view themselves as Kshatriya and Vaishya and Brahmana. They have failed Bharat. They have failed Sanatana Dharma. And now it's up to us to do this. We have to reclaim our lost lands, our sacred lands we have to reclaim. Okay? They had their chance and they have failed miserably. In fact, what have they done now? Right now, what they're trying to do, many of them, they try to oppress you. And like I said, Dharma does not oppress you. Sanatana Dharma does not oppress you. Hindus do, not Hinduism. Okay? Know the difference, please. Okay? Know the difference, please. Okay? I am proud to be a follower of Sanatana Dharma. And the more you learn about that, the more you'll be proud of it. And I said to you, don't worry about this. If you don't like any of the scriptures, don't worry about that. I will give you a new scripture. We will create a new scripture. There's no rules against us creating a new scripture that will become our preeminent and our dominant scripture. There's no rules against that. We will create a new sastra, okay? And it will be a great one. But what I'm trying to say to you is that the Vaishyas, the Brahmanas, and the Kshatriyas, they have failed. And up to now they have failed. And they are still failing. So the task has fallen onto us, the most marginalized, to now save Bharat, to save Dharma, and to revive Sanskrit. And we are the best people for this task, because for generations we have been oppressed, we have been tried, we have been tested. And the fact that we have still remained within the fold of Sanatana Dharma makes us the strongest. We're not the weakest. We have been tried the most. We have been exposed to the most trying conditions. So we are the most resilient. We are the most capable. And we will be the one that will lead Bharat to its renaissance. We will lead Sanatan Dharma to its renaissance, and we will bring back Sanskrit. And Sanskrit will be our chosen language, because as Sanskritam is a refined language. It means refined. And I told you that we will guide our evolution, meaning that we will become more refined. And this is why Sanskrit will become our language, the language, our mother tongue, the language, a refined language for a refined people, for an highly evolved people. And this is what we're going to become. Okay? You have not heard of any Brahmins, Vaishya or Kshatriya talking about this. This is coming from us, the so-called Shudras, the so-called Dalits, the so-called Harijans. Okay? We are throwing off this yoke now. Okay? Do not be proud to be Dalit. Do not be proud to be Harijan. Do not be proud. These are terms that are oppressive. I only use this term to reach out to you. Okay? But we are going to be the supreme. The Param Varna, the Param Jatti, the supreme caste, the supreme Jatti, we will have the supreme qualities. We will be better than the Kshatriyas. We will be better than Brahmins. We will be better than Vaishyas. We will be at the top. We will revise everything that has been corrupted. Okay? We will revise that. I have said to you that the Shudra is the skilled Jatti. That is what it is. It's a skilled Jatti. And I've pointed out to you in my last video how your jobs are being stolen. All these wonderful, high-paying, jobs, these career opportunities that belong to the Shudra class have been stolen and co-opted by the so-called Brahmins, the so-called Kshatriyas, and the so-called Vaishyas, while some of them actively oppress us. No, we will reclaim our rightful place. So my brothers and sisters, I want you to be proud of being a part of Sanatan Dharma. And I want you to be proud for remaining within the fold. And I want you to go look up the origin of the Rajputs. Okay, the anthropological evidence. There is the story that they tell, and there is the truth. And remember, blood does not lie. So brothers and sisters, join my movement. Okay, like I said, the Hindu nationalists, if they're serious about uplifting Bharat, they will have to support us and join us. Okay? And I promise to you that I will make each and every one of you wealthy. And once we take power, we will get rid of these handouts, these so-called reservation and social welfare stuff. That I am not telling you I'm not telling you don't give it up right now, because what I'm saying is that you actually owed way more than that, and it should come in a lump sum. But once we take power, you will get your fair due. But we will cut that nonsense off. There will be no more stipends, no more handouts and freebies. No. We will install a new way, the true way of doing things. We will take Bharat back to Dharma, the path of Dharma, and we will reclaim our lost land. So my brothers and sisters, stay strong in Sanatan Dharma. Our time is coming. To my brothers and sisters who have left the fold, please return. Please return. I'm asking you to return. Okay? Good times are coming. But these good times, we have to bring these good times. Okay? It will not come unless we work to bring it. I said to you that I make really good money. I didn't have to put myself out here. But growing up, I've been born with these qualities. I've been trying to fight it, and I can no longer fight it. This is what I was meant to do, and this is what I'm going to do. But I will only grow stronger when you join me. The more of you that join me, the stronger I will become, and the stronger we will become. Okay? As I become stronger, we become stronger, you become stronger. And don't worry, we will be the ones to lead Bharat. When Bharat begins to emerge, it will be under our stewardship, our leadership. Okay? So with this, I take your leave. Namaste, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Krishna, Bharat Mata Ki Jai.